Hello everybody. Today I'm gonna show you my student data project that I did with objects in JavaScript. I'll do a small little example of what and meaning of what an object is. And an object consists of two uh, parts, which is one is value and one is key. So the key is basically what you're gonna write about. So the value is like the characteristics of the key. Example: let employee. So the employee and is the key, and the value of the employee, like what is his character. First name equals, well, whatever his first name is, then his last name, then his age, then his language. Yeah. So that is the key, and that is the value, and that is what an object is. So now let me tell you how I did my student data project with objects. So let's start off with let student student equal as. Then I did student one. And for student one, I wrote the names for just student. I did semicolon, and then don't forget the comma in the end as Abdullah. And student two. Student two. Let's do this. Student. Student. Oh, I forgot to write two. Student two and student three. No, I'll explain this to you. These are just examples. Then, then, uh, then there's the student's last name. So I'll do student last one. Student last one. What's in the student last one? The student last one. There is the last name. I'm just gonna do random last names. Student last two. And for that, I'm gonna do let's just do just any, and then student class 3. I did. They're just random. Okay. Now for their language and age. Language. Sorry, okay, let's. So to speed this up, you can copy and paste, which is also a pretty easy way. So let me show you how. Is let's for first person, let's do Urdu and English. And a fast way to do it, Control C. Oh, 3 and V. You can change I'll just change it. Sure, she'll speak Spanish. And don't forget to change the components 1, 2, and 3. So all the student 1, student last 1, student last language 1 will all go to the same person. So let's go. We'll all go to. So when I wrote 1 ahead of each one, the 1 means one person, 2 means another person, and 3. So whenever I write like a number, sorry. And then there is let's do language 3. We'll speak for French and English. French. Okay. And now let me write their age. Age 1. This, and for this you don't have to write these brackets because it's a number. For any random age doesn't. So like this. Control C. 3. And You have to change this. Oh, and you can also change the ages. I like to change the ages, so let's do 19. Oh, let's just do 20. And then these are all the students done. All the characteristics of the students are done. So now what I'm gonna do is time for the functioning. So how do I do the function? So inside this, don't go outside. Inside this, do employees. If you do once you finish one, it's pretty easy to do another one. Employees info. So what will the employees info have? It will be a function, and in the function it will tell about everything about student. Student one, oh yeah, student one, and then student two, and then student. So there's gonna be 3 different functions. Right. Function. Oh, oops. Function, and then this, and then we write return, and then we do this, and then we do everything about student one. So this dot student one. For employees info, it doesn't really matter. You can write anything. Student info, pretty much anything. So student one. Then we do plus, then this, and then if you want it in different lines, I like it in different lines. I do this, and then do another plus for this. Let's just copy this. We'll see. Control V, and let's do that one more time. Control Control Z. Copy. Okay, there we go, done. And age, and then for this, let's do what's that? Language. Is there a language one? Yes, there is a language one. And student last one. LAST student last one. And then that is done. There's the first one done. And now, just to speed up, you can just do don't forget the comma after each one. I'll just get you wrong. There you go. That's done. And now let me just change them. 3. 3. 3 is a 3. Oh, sorry. Okay, that's 2. 2. Now 2. And there you go. 2. Now Control S, save everything. And after I run, console.log. This will appear in the console if you inspect. And then I'm gonna quickly let's do student. Did I write student? No, without an S. And wait, I have to change these. Info 2. Control S. Employee, because that's the same function with different things. So employees, info, and then this. Control C. V. Yeah, once you completed one, it's pretty easy to do the next one. 1 and 2. Let's inspect. Yep, there we go. Now let me explain the whole process that I just Now let me show you what I did, and let's make it like more like a data holder. So I'll go back to my code. So what I did is there's student one, student and student last one, language one, and age one. Now why did I add 1, 2, and 3? Just to make it easy, and I put one in one section. You see language one, student two, language two, age two, and student three are all in one. So these are all just the sections. So these are just so this is the first set third name. Let's see, third name Abdul Rahman. The last of third name Ahmad. The last French and English. Last age 20. So yeah, so basically I'm putting them all in one. All of yeah. So that's how I got this. The function is the main thing, how I like sorted them. And let's make it more like a data holder. Let me show you how. Um, let me add a plus sign. So just like how we added this is actually not part of the code. This just shows, it's just text before this. So you know how there's this Abdullah, before this I want to write name. What's his name? So name, first name, let's how is it? There it is. See, so there's first name. Now let me add some semicolons and some spaces. There it is. So semicolon, add some spaces, and I'll copy this and I'll paste this on this one too. Oh wait, I'll copy with this. Oh, copy with this. Control C and Control V. This. Yep, there we go. Control C, Control V, and then I'll do the same for here. Do it after the end, since that's the line break. Control V, Control V, Control V, and we'll change that to last name. LAST, LAST, and LAST. Perfect. Now we'll do one more. I didn't change it, so Control V, V, V. I'll move this over here so you can see, and I'll do language. I'm gonna remove this whole thing, and then I'll do language, languages, language, and language. Perfect. And now we'll do one last for age. V, 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 and then I'll add age, 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 and age. S. Save it, and let's see how it turns out. Oh, it turns out pretty cool. So here's the first name of the first employee. First name Abdullah, last name Faisal, language. Oh, I spelled Asia. I remove that. And there you go. And perfect. That's how you do the data handler for employees, students, and objects from JavaScript. Thank you, everybody. Bye.